Alright, so last night I slept in a tent again, as you can see, and surprisingly, perhaps, believe it or not, last night was the warmest night I've had sleeping in a tent. It just so happened that I am near a city called Oulu. I just passed Oulu actually, because my driver yesterday, Marco, he took me past Oulu towards Kemi, which is like the next city that I have to head toward before I switch highways to get to the border city Tornio. So right now I just finished repacking my bags, and unfortunately there were a lot of mosquitoes, but there were no mosquitoes. I managed to make sure that there were no mosquitoes in the tent. Just while setting up the tent, I just got like 20 mosquito bites, but it's fine. The campsite itself is like, I'm not going to open the tent. I'm not going to open this because there might still be mosquitoes outside, and then it'll just let everything in and I'll get like 20 more mosquito bites. So sorry about that, but the campsite itself is like in between, on a trail kind of, behind a rest area. There are no houses here. There's not even like a functioning bathroom here. 'Cause I don't know. There was no running water in the bathroom when I went. Like the sink, the faucet, everything was just like torn apart. I don't know who did it, but that's just the way it was. So I couldn't use the bathroom or anything. I couldn't wash. I had no water. So I'm actually feeling a bit dehydrated right now. But it's okay, because I'm not dying of thirst yet. So today, hopefully I'll reach Sweden. Hopefully by tonight I'll be in Umeå. Because because I started hitchhiking in Helsinki at around 10 and got here at around 10 something in the evening, like 12 hours. And the distance from here to Stockholm is about the same, maybe a little bit shorter, or not Stockholm, I'm sorry, Umeå is about the same. So I think if I'm lucky, if I start out now, I could get there by tonight. If I'm not lucky, then I'll have to pitch a tent somewhere in Sweden, but I know for sure I'll be in Sweden tonight. Alright, well that's the update for now. I'll give you guys another update once I'm in a car with someone. Alright, ciao! So I found some bilberries, which will basically be my very little breakfast. I am still desperately thirsty, but at least these have some juice and some water in them. Yep. It's tasty. Hopefully I'm not picking anything poisonous. Okay, so officially now there are absolutely no cars and just one truck from Estonia in this rest area. And I don't think he's in a hurry to leave anytime soon. I have no idea where he's going. Maybe I should ask him. Alright, well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for now. Maybe like 10 minutes. See what happens. Alright, so I did end up asking the truck driver with the Estonian license plate if he'd be going north or south, and then he said he's going north, and ends up that everything is going well. It's almost noon actually, but I think the distance is not as long, and I won't be taking like an hour, 2-hour break as I had to when I was driving with the other driver from Estonia. So this driver is also from Estonia, and he apparently speaks Russian better than English. But he speaks English too. So what's your name actually? Как вас зовут? Huh? Yalman. So his name is Yalman, and yeah, everything's good as always. And welcome to Sweden. All of a sudden there's an IKEA, of course. I find that hilarious that as soon as you cross the border from Finland to Sweden, you have like a giant IKEA sign. But here we are, finally in Sweden. I'm trying to hitch a ride in Sweden because I just crossed the border and I'm like 20 something kilometers away from Umeå. And basically he dropped me off near a station, like a gas station, like a rest area, and I'll try to find a ride, but there are a lot of cars from Norway, so who knows. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright, sweet. So I just got a ride outside of like the gas station near Luleå, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? Harshan.
Yeah.
Yes. I wasn't really sure where it was exactly, but that's where I was dropped off by the Estonian truck driver. So, yeah. So, my driver speaks English, unlike the Estonian truck driver.
Okay.
So you can introduce yourself, say hi.
I'm a little bad in English.
Oh, no, you're not. You can at least say your name. And
Yeah.
Okay, so, what is your name? Vad heter du?
Jag heter Sara.
Okay, Sara. Alright, so, and she's taking me on this road further towards Umeå. I think I'll definitely be there by tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because this way is the right way to...
Yeah, to get there.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, once again, there are, like, no cars. But hopefully I'll be able to get a ride with someone. Okay,
No problem.
Thank you. So I got a ride out of that intersection. I don't even know where that place is or what it's called. Yeah, but
From where?
from like that intersection I was waiting. I thought it would be like trapped
Okay.
there because there were like no cars. But yes, what is your name actually? What is your name? Vad heter du?
Thomas.
Thomas, really?
Yeah.
I have a friend named Thomas who lives in Umeå.
Okay.
That's funny. I got a ride out of the... I don't know what that place is. What is that place?
Luleå Storheden.
Luleå Storheden. And heading towards Umeå. I think I can get there by tonight still, right? Umeå. And yeah. And what's your name actually? Vad heter du?
Roland.
Roland.
Roland, yeah.
Okay, Roland is the driver who picked me up. He's not going to Umeå, but he'll drop me off on the way. So little by little, that's how you travel 12,000 kilometers. So yeah. Oh, actually, vad heter du?
Karl-Åke.
Karl-Åke. Okay. So, and you're going to Piteå?
Yes.
Yes.
To
All
the
right.
market.
To the market?
Yes, it's in Swedish. I don't know the English word for messa. You know.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, messa.
inside.
Yeah, yeah. So do you live near Piteå? Do you live near here?
We live here in Piteå.
Oh, okay, cool.
Piteå is a real summer town.
Really?
Very sleepy.
the summer everyone's okay. Cool. So what is your name, if I may ask?
My name is
Jonas?
Jonas. Ken.
Ken?
My father-in-law.
Father-in-law? Oh, okay. Jonas and Ken.
Building all night.
Alright, so this is my first truck in Sweden. And I got picked up outside of Umeå and headed toward Umeå, right? You're going all the way to Umeå?
Yes.
Awesome, yes.
North part of Umeå.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as I get there, it's fine. And what had to do? What's your name?
Tony.
Tony? Okay, so